Hello everybody, good morning. Today I decided to do this class a little bit different since I feel it's maybe weird to look at the videos without seeing the teacher explaining it. So I'm going to explain the grammar, comparisons with as and and that's it. I'm going to start. And if you have any questions, remember you can text me or anything, okay? So we use comparisons with as it says right here, to compare an object, to compare a person, to compare a place. Okay, so if I want to compare my tia Juanita with my tia Panchita, I can use as. If I want to compare Europe to Asia, I can use as. Okay, so we use it for both things, for similarity and for difference. So first I'm going to start with similarity. There's two ways you can use it with similarity. So I can say, for example, my new phone is as good as yours. Okay, so I'm talking about phones. Okay, I'm comparing a phone to who? To your phone. So I'm comparing my phone to your phone. To your phone. Okay, so I say my new phone is as good as yours. So as you can see, in the middle of as, I have an adjective. So this is the order. The subject, which is my new phone, verb to be, and then you use as. I'm going to put 3a. As good, the adjective for, and 3b, which is as yours in the complement. Okay, the second, I guess it's the object that you're comparing it to. Okay, so let me put another example with this one. Okay, I'm going to compare, let's say, New York is, so I have my subject, which is New York, verb to be is, as, then I need what? An adjective. As fun as LA, as Los Angeles. Okay? So I'm comparing New York to Los Angeles, and I'm saying that they both are fun. Okay? But right here, do you see this? It says just. So this is when I say that similarity is exactly the same. They are alike, like there's no difference. They are really, really, really the same. So I have to say New York is just as fun as LA. So that is when it is exactly the same. So I'm going to write another example with just. I'm going to say my house is just as big as yours. This looks like an O. Let's make it a U. Okay. Whoops, an E. Okay, so I'm talking about my house and I'm comparing it with your house. So I'm saying that they are both big and that they are exactly the same. Okay, exactly the same meters and squares big. Okay, so I can say my house is just as big as yours. Okay, I hope this makes sense, because now I'm going to jump to the difference part. Let me erase this so we don't get confused. If you want to write this down, you can just pause the video and then just continue with the rest. Okay, to express difference, we have three options. Okay, so like you can see here, we only had two options, the normal one and the exactly the same one. And then for difference, we have three options. Okay, so the normal one, it's not as. So I can say, I'm gonna erase this so I can write the examples at the top. But I can say, my school, so I have the subject, is verb to be, but now it's negative, so I will add not as big as yours. So I'm comparing my school to your school, okay? And I'm saying that it is not as big, okay? So I hope this makes sense. I'm gonna make another example. I can say my mother-in-law. Do you know what mother-in-law is? Mother-in-law is suegra. Mother-in-law is verb to be. What is next? Not the negative part. As nice as yours. Okay, so I'm saying my mother-in-law. I'm comparing my mother-in-law to your mother-in-law. Oops, I forgot to circle law. My mother-in-law is not as nice as yours. Okay, good job. I'm going to erase this. If I'm going a bit too fast, remember you can ask me any questions that you may have. All right. So I'm going to erase this part, not as, because we're done with that. Now I'm going to go to not nearly. That means when something is not even close to being something else. I don't know if that makes sense. So I can say, imagine I have, let me find another marker so I can do this example. I think this is a pretty dried up marker. Oops, really dried up, I said. So I'm going to do an apple that doesn't have much color here. Okay, and I'm going to make another apple that has a lot of color here. Imagine these are two apples, okay? So I'm going to say, let's say this is his apple and this is her apple, okay? So I'm going to say his apple is not nearly as colorful, or I can say as red as hers. Okay, so I'm comparing these two apples. And what is the difference between these apples? ¿Cuál es la diferencia? Una no tiene mucho color, la otra tiene bastante color. So I can say his apple is not nearly as colorful as hers. Okay, no está ni cerca de lo rojo o colorido que está esta manzana. Okay, espero si tenga sentido. Now I'm going to go with the last option we have for expressing difference. I'm going to go with not quite. Not quite is also to mark a very difference. We say not quite when the difference is very small. Okay, so with which one was it? With not nearly, there's like a lot of difference. There's no way it's going to be the same. But when I use not quite, the difference is very small. There's not much difference. Okay, so I can say, I'm going to draw something else here. Just remember, my drawings are not that good, but I can say, I'm just gonna draw a simple triangle. Okay, this is triangle. So one's a little bit bigger, one's a little bit smaller. Okay, so I'm going to say, I'm gonna use names. I'm gonna say Carla's triangle. This is Carla's triangle. Is, and we're using not quite. Not quite as big, as small, as small as, let's say this is Jackson, as Jackson's triangle. So what am I comparing? I'm comparing the triangles. I'm comparing Carla's triangle to Jackson's triangle. So I'm saying Carla's triangle, verb to be, is, I forgot an E right here, is not quite as small as Jackson's triangle. So it's almost, it's not that much difference, okay? No está tan pequeño, tampoco es tanta la diferencia. Entonces, por eso usamos not quite. Remember, when you are going to use not quite, not nearly, just, and everything, it will go always before the first as. Okay, so you have not quite as small as Jackson's triangle. Okay, so I really hope this makes sense. Now, lastly, I'm going to erase this. You see what I have here? Shorten. This is when I have a conversation and I can say, the old computer was great. And then I can say, but the new one is just as good. So this is the long way. Esta es una manera larga de decirlo. Y al final no utilizamos double as y no ponemos el objeto con el que lo estamos comparando al final. Okay, so instead of writing this is when you have a conversation once again, okay? When someone knows what you're talking about. Because if they don't know what you're talking about, then you have to mention the objects, the places, or the people that you're comparing. Okay, so I can say, just as nice as the old one. So imagine I'm talking to my friend and I'm saying, oh, that's a new computer. And I say, yeah, but it is just as nice as the old one. I hope that makes sense. Okay? Now I'm going to erase this and just remember that you use comparisons to talk about similarities and about differences. Once again, I know I repeat myself a lot, but if you have any questions, then of course, let me know. Okay, have a nice day. I miss you all. Bye bye.